That story ain't got nothing on this story I'm about to give you. You ready? So Katherine Knight, the first woman that was ever sentenced life in Australia. And this happened in 2021. And when I say this story is brutal, like what? So let's start slow. Katherine had a twin. They was both getting abused on, but just in different ways. Katherine was getting abused from her family members. She was getting raped a lot, if you know what I mean. Bad people in her family. She had a very troubled upbringing. She had a bad childhood. But as she progressed in life, she ended up working at a meat market and things like that in that nature. Like, even in her childhood, she was like always the bully in school, picking with people, and being extra. But this is when it gets crazy. So she gets married to her first husband, right? Her first husband. You wouldn't believe what she did to her first husband on their wedding night. Yes, on their wedding night. She tried to strangle him, fracturing his skull on their wedding night. Like, what the? Oh no, like, damn, can we get past the honeymoon? The fuck? You hit a man on the wedding night with a frying pan in the back of his head. That's a different type. What was the, if you didn't love her, why marry? Like, I'm so confused on that one. But it just don't stop there. It just don't stop there. She ended up getting with another partner. End up lashing out and stabbing his dog to death with scissors. I think you just need to be by yourself, man. Yeah. The detective said she was a horror movie in the making, and that's insane. Like, to even be known as that. So she ended up getting with this new guy, and as time progressed or whatnot, they get into like a smaller argument. You know what I'm saying? An argument that's something that can be fixed. He stabbed the guy who she was with over an argument. So he did what any other normal person would do. He got a restraining order. After a while, they reconcile. They end up trying to make it work, trying to make it right. Like, okay, like maybe you were just having a hiccup. But for me, that's a big red flag. But the guy still wanted to make it work. So as time progressed, they end up getting into another tense argument or whatnot. This guy went to work and was telling neighbors, like, look, if you don't see me, he was even telling people at work, if y'all don't see me, please come and look for me. Like, so he knew that this girl was going to try to eliminate him. He said, come look for me if I don't show up to work. The fuck? So another situation ended up happening where the neighbors needed to call the police because they saw blood stains on the door. Okay. The police end up coming. Katherine, she's passed out. She's passed out because she took multiple pills, but it wasn't enough to eliminate her. So I guess she was trying to, if you know what I mean. About her being a butcher for a meat market, she had him, like how you catch a cow or you got a pig and, you hold them upside down and all of that. She put him out there with the pigs and like put him out there, hung him up, skinned his body down, everything. His head was boiled and tender, ready to be served. She was planning on feeding the kids his remains. She had the tables and everything set out to where they was going to sit at. The fuck? Some of his body parts, she was already cooking them. Right? She done made stew out the guy. She got veggies, all type of stuff, right? She made a whole stew. Like in the picture, it looked like it was for real stew, but it was really, and then you was feeding it to the kids, but you was about to feed them. That is, what? You was finna finish the rest of it off. I mean, this looked like if somebody would bring you a plate and you'd be like, man, this stew look good. No, that's human. That's a human on your plate. With veggies, she hooked it up, made a certain type of sauce to it. That's a...